All right, what is up, guys? Heck yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Give it a couple seconds or a couple minutes to let people get in. I got a really awesome video to go through with you guys today. So, welcome to Motivational Mondays. This is the first live video for Motivational Mondays. Excited to get into this with you guys because here's what to expect is obviously you guys joined this group because it's 0% funding coaching for real estate, right? But I think motivation, self-development is such a key thing when it comes into entrepreneurship in general because honestly, this road for entrepreneurship can feel very lonely. And that's part of the reason why I created this group is when you're constantly working on yourself, you know, it might push people away, but this is the community where you're going to be able to connect with like-minded individuals who all want to, you know, get their money up, work on themselves, and I'm excited to get into today's topic. I think it's a great topic for the very first one. It sounds so basic, but we're going to be talking about goal setting. I know if it looks normal for you guys, it might be reversed, but you guys will get the point after watching this. But just kind of what to expect on this call is the whole purpose of Motivational Mondays is this is to get you guys hyped up so we could go kick off the week and go kick some ass in our business. So let's make it happen. And just kind of for me, ever since I was a little kid, I've always watched those, you know, YouTube motivational videos ever since I was a little kid. And it's definitely helped shape me into the person I am now. And I hope to be able to transfer all the years and hours of knowledge and money I've spent to learn this and just kind of make it as simple and applicable as possible so you guys can take action on it today. But as far as this goes, I love what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about goal setting and how we could leverage the book. If you guys have never heard of it, it's called Atomic Habits. And I believe it's by James Clear. It's super famous. It's takes the science of goal setting and makes it as easy as possible to take action on. So if you guys haven't read it, at least listen to the audiobook. It might be like $5, but just listening to that, you'll be able to apply so much into your like business and personal life to make you become such more of a beast than you already are. So as far as these calls go, this isn't going to be a super long drawn out call. Typically they're going to be like 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. Again, it's to hype you guys up and get ready for the week. So let's get into it. So Atomic Habits, let's just kind of get into it. So for goal setting, what most people do when they think about setting up goals, they want to know, okay, what do I want out of this goal and how am I going to achieve it? So you start off with what, and then the how, so that's the action. How do I get this thing that I want? But the third thing that most people don't think about is identity. So with identity, that's more so the who, right? Let me write that down. Most people don't think of who they're going to become if they take this action and get what they want, right? And the correct way to set this up is you want to prioritize, erase this. So you're going to want to prioritize the who, and then you're going to want to know, okay, how do I become that person, that identity? And then you're going to ask yourself, what do I want out of it, right? And let me kind of explain the psychology behind all this. So the example they use in the book is, you know, let's say you have two smokers, right? They both quit smoking and somebody offers them a cigarette. One person who starts and prioritizes the what, they're going to be like saying something like, oh, sorry, I quit smoking, right? Versus somebody who has the identity, hey, do you want a cigarette? No, thanks, I am not a smoker. So very subtle difference in between the verbiage, but it makes a big impact because if you focus on who you are trying to become, you will manifest the actions and that's going to lead you into the what. Because if you're always just so results oriented, it's a lot easier to be discouraged and give up on your goals, because the second you don't get those results and you've already taken the action from the how, if you don't get that, you're going to quit. Versus if you're focused on the identity, who am I? Okay, am I taking the actions every day? Cool, I'm proving to myself I'm already that person. So I don't even need the what. The what is secondary. That comes as a result of what you're, or how you're doing things and who you're becoming. I hope that kind of makes sense. So like, really at the end of the day, if you're at a what, if you're prioritizing a what-based framework, like the results, you're not, and you don't get the results from the actions that you're taking for how you're taking the actions, then it's a lot easier to give up. Versus if you're focusing on who, it's a lot easier to prove to yourself you are that person if you're taking the actions every day. And if you could focus on these two things, the results will happen naturally. So let me kind of give you a more concrete couple examples just to really seal the deal in here. But like, I mean, for example, like, let's just say even for this Facebook group, Family Legacy Funding, right? Just to put this into practice, let's prioritize who you want to become by joining this group, right? We're all about real estate and funding. So let's just say your identity that you want to become is an entrepreneur, an investor, or like a provider, a freaking man, whatever it is. So that's, let's just say that's who we're identifying as. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. How do I prove to myself I am who I say I am? Okay, well, I joined this Facebook group to get the most out of it. I'm gonna show up to live calls, I'm gonna ask questions, I'm gonna study different resources, I'm gonna figure out funding. So you already create that game plan in step 2 on the how. And then you ask yourself, okay, by doing this and becoming this person, what do I want out of this? So results that you could get out of it is, you know, I want to leave my 9-to-5 job. I want to have more financial freedom. I want to be able to make my kids proud. I want to be able to spend more time with my wife and kids, whatever that may be. But again, that's kind of how the setup is, right? Who, how, what. And if you could, anytime you're setting up a goal, set that framework in your head to ask yourself, okay, I know what I want, but who do I have to be to become that? And if you could focus on that, the game plan, you can build that out and this will follow. So just to go into a couple more examples, for me, 5 key areas of my life, and I'm sure many of you guys might share this same value system, but for me, health, wealth, relationships, creativity, spirituality, those are all 5 key pillars to my life. And I'm always asking myself, so for health-wise, who do I want to become? I want to be a fit father figure that inspires their kids. Okay, how do I become that? It all starts with eating a healthy breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hitting the gym. What am I gonna gain out of that? I'm gonna feel great. I'm going to live longer, whatever it is. You can apply this to anything. So health, wealth, relationships, creativity, spirituality. And these are just things I want you guys, hopefully for you guys to apply it in your life and just really ask yourself, who do I want to become? How do I prove to myself I am that person? And what do I want from the process? And I think by framing your goal system in that direction versus focusing on the what, you'll always be motivated, because it's not, you feeling good is not going to be reliant on what you get out of it, because results aren't always in your control, right? There's so many different factors, people, things involved, where even if you gave it 100%, you might still not get the results right off the bat. But if you already know who you are and just simply taking the action to prove to yourself you're that person, you're gonna feel fucking great. And it's so interesting, the paradox is the more you chase after something, the more it runs away. But if you're just focused on the action and letting the results flow to you, it's just a matter of time, especially when you have patience. So that's basically it, guys. I don't want to drag this out too long, but I hope this is all stuff that you guys will be able to take action on in your own lives. And I'm super excited to keep posting up more content for you guys. We got Motivational Mondays, Testimonial/Client Tuesdays, and then we have our Value Bomb Wednesdays that you guys need to be on. Those Wednesdays we'll be dropping game on real estate, credit, how you guys can apply these simple tricks and hacks so that you guys could either start and scale your portfolio as well. Other than that, guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to post it up on the Facebook group. I'll be happy to answer anything you guys got. But again, I appreciate you guys taking the time to even, one, join the group, and then also, two, taking the time to invest in yourself and take the time to watch this video. As usual, peace out, much love, stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.